Hello everybody, this is Peter CM Hanna on J Master Animatronics, and what I have here to review is the 2011 remake life-size animated Dr. Shivers. I got this the other day and along with the Hunchback that I also just made a review of. This guy I believe was only $95, which is a really great price. He's in very good condition. I got him fully working. When I got him, there was a split gear in the eyes, which I opened up the head and replaced yesterday. And only other issue we had was the speaker in the chest was damaged, so then I just gave him a new speaker. It was actually just like, I don't know how this happened, but the speaker is right here, so there's like a little hole for it there. But it almost seemed as if the speaker got crushed by something, like maybe someone like punched it in, because it was like punctured so that it was like bent and it couldn't really be fixed. So I don't know how that happened. Maybe he fell over or someone, maybe even someone punched his chest, I don't know. But I've never seen anything like that happen before, so that was weird. But he has a brand new speaker now, so he's pretty much good. He's 100% working. And he also came with the original box, the Grandin Road box, because he was, like I said, he's made in 2011 and sold exclusively at Grandin Road. That was the only place you could get him. There's the SKU number. Then that's really it. He didn't come with the instructions or all the original packaging, just the box itself. He actually amazingly had the beaker, because a lot of the time Dr. Shivers is missing the beaker. But the guy found it at the last minute. Actually, he said he didn't have it, but then when I got there, he pulled it out. He said he found it in a box with something else. And actually, I don't know what this is. I think it's some kind of fungus or something. But there's like this black stuff all in the beaker. I really don't know what it is, but it's inside, so I can't clean it out. I would, but then all the green liquid would spill out. I don't feel like doing that. So yeah. And I think some of the green liquid has evaporated. I think that's less than what should be in there. But that happens with age. Pretty much all of them are like that nowadays because they're so old. But yeah, original goggles, original gloves. But yeah, he was only used, I believe, one Halloween season according to the previous owner. But yeah, this is like I said earlier, this is the really rare 2011 remake version. So it's not the classic one from 2006 or 2007. This one was actually remade by Gemmy in 2011, and I believe people were I think it was just due to popular demand. People were like wanting to see him back, and I guess Gemmy realized he was such a great seller back in the day, and a lot of people liked him, so they decided to bring him back, which actually really surprised me because there's so many things that people have asked Gemmy to bring back and they never really do. Communicating with Gemmy, the customer service, all that sort of thing. But yeah, amazingly enough, they did, and yeah, he sold exclusively at Grandin Road, like I said. He has a good amount of differences compared to the original version, which is, his face looks a bit different. That's the first obvious sign. His eyes are a little different. I think they're more yellow than the original, or, the pupils are a little smaller. Mechanics-wise, he's designed a lot better. I think the head is belt controlled as compared to, like the regular, just the 10-tooth gear and the motor then connected directly to the gearbox. But the belts are actually more efficient. The gears and split as easily and it moves faster, a lot smoother. Eye mechanism's a little different. The mouth is different. And yeah, I went inside the head because I had to, like I said, I replaced the gear in the eye, so I saw all of that. And actually, another difference is the gloves are actually fabric as opposed to real latex gloves, like the original. And that's actually a good thing, and it could also be a bad thing. People would say, oh, it's like not as high quality, which is true. But at the same time, the old latex ones tended to rot over time. The latex just deteriorated, and these won't since they're fabric. So that's also actually good at the same time. The belt buckle on the original, I believe, was metal. This is actually just plastic. Buttons are still the same. Overall, the outfit seems the same, other than what I just explained. And then the boots, these are actually fabric as well as opposed to leather on the original. And these are also, actually no, these are metal. I thought they were plastic, but no, they're metal. So that's the same as the original, except these are, the shoes themselves are fabric. Another difference is he also came with a Try-Me jack. The original ones never had that, which is weird because, he has the purple button, so I don't know what the need for the Try-Me jack would be, but, it's I don't know, they put it in for whatever reason. I don't really know why. And then he also doesn't have volume control or the microphone or auxiliary option, unlike the original. So I guess that's, you know, like a con about this one, but still, he's pretty loud, so you don't really need volume control. He's super loud. And, you know, the microphone auxiliary option, personally, I never really use it, but I know some other people like to use it. But yeah, I think those are pretty much all the differences. The beaker is pretty much the same. I don't really see a difference with that. Goggles are pretty much the same. Hair is the same. You know, nothing else too different other than what I just explained. But, yeah, I think I pretty much explained everything, so without further ado, I'll show them to you. I just gotta switch them on sensor real quick.
Quick! I need a victim. No, I mean, I need a guinea pig. No, I mean, a patient. Oh, just somebody lie down and close your eyes. I know. Let's play a game. I call it Fun with Electricity. I say, anyone have any batteries? I'm feeling a bit drained. A visitor. Please, make yourself comfortable. You're going to be here for a while. I need a volunteer for a little experiment. Side effects may include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and a slight loss of vital organs. Quick! I need a victim. No, I mean, I need a guinea pig. No, I mean, a patient. Oh, just somebody lie down and close your eyes. I know. Let's play a game. I call it Fun with Electricity.
Alright, I believe those are all his phrases, so, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about him, so, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.